What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Entre Mike.
And Daniel from the Truck Insurance channel.
Hey, so how you guys doing, man? So today, I want to kind of just go back to the basics of how I was making videos and making like more informational, educational videos. And I thought, what better way to, speak on truck insurance, an experienced agent himself. And you can kind of give him your background and
experience, yeah. A little bit. It don't take much time to get real experience in this. So.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So my background, started my agency 2020. Prior to that, I worked for another agency doing a lot of trucking. I always tell people I'm not really an insurance type of person because my background is more technical, and I worked for telecommunication companies and B2B, and that's where I originally kind of got my roots in trucking, was with Verizon doing telematics before the ELD mandate. So that's where I learned, started to learn a little bit about it. I can't say I've learned a lot because there was so much more after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did that, worked with a freight broker for a little while, and then ended up in insurance. And that's how I got to where I'm at now.
Okay, that's real cool how you was a freight broker. I'm gonna speak a little bit more on that later on into the video, but I was gonna ask you, I know you speak on a lot, the difference between having a direct agent and then a representative, going to somebody for an insurance quote.
Oh, okay.
So just
so you can call up Progressive or 3 by Berkshire. There's a couple companies out there that allow you to call them directly as a consumer, right? And that's cool if you don't need a lot of help or you don't need any guidance at all. You should always have an agent though in trucking, right? It's very demanding, and there's a lot of stuff you're gonna need to rely on an insurance agent for. So, not just certificates of insurance, but especially when it comes time to grow. If you want to hire drivers, can't go adding drivers willy-nilly, okay? It's not just anybody that's got a driver's license. We gotta review that. We gotta take a look at what they've got on their driving record, see if it's gonna cause any changes to the rate for your insurance. I've had people add drivers or want to add a driver, especially family members. It sucks when I tell them no, or that it's gonna cost them 10 grand, right, to add somebody. That's not fun. That's no fun.
And then of course, probably I guess the biggest question people want to know is probably what's the best way they're gonna be able to either save money on getting commercial insurance, or what steps they should probably be trying to put in place before actually coming to get a quote. What are some of the key things? My channel is all about education. Exactly.
And so planning ahead is probably the most important thing.
Yeah.
All right. I see a lot of people that might be currently driving for somebody else that get fed up or tired, want to make more money, whatever, and they want to jump out on their own as fast as possible.
Yeah. And
so they're just trying to get whatever they can to get their authority active, that type of thing, and they're kind of winging it. And you need to plan all this out.
Yeah.
If you don't have a good business plan. You find yourself in situations where, first off, insurance is really expensive, and switching is not very easy. And when you do switch, it's even more expensive. All right, and you can't do that. You can't just switch anytime you want. All right.
Because if I didn't watch your channel, I wouldn't even know your credit score alone.
Yeah, credit scores.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you can get your credit score up beforehand. This is more so for new businesses, right?
Exactly, new ventures.
It's just like anything else. If you're a new trucking company or any type of new company and you want to go get lending, a lot of time lenders are going to look at your personal credit, do personal guarantee. It's not quite like that in insurance, but it's fairly similar. They're going to look at your personal credit score or credit profile, not necessarily your hard number.
Okay.
But yeah, either way it influences it. Another thing for prep is if you've got anything on your record, you can talk to an attorney and kind of
get it expunged or something like that.
Anything, we all do stuff. And sometimes things aren't our fault. That's a big one I run into a lot. People have accidents reported on their insurance. The reporting systems for insurance are not perfect. Okay, all the time I see at-fault accidents, and no one was involved in an accident. There's just false reporting. So pulling an MVR, making sure there's nothing on your record beforehand, or fixing anything beforehand is a really good way to prep.
Yeah.
There's quite a few insurance companies that won't check your MVR until you're ready to pay your down payment, or sometimes even after the fact.
Really?
I always say, like, people fall through the cracks. There's a lot of cracks. Okay, so just you want to make sure everything's buttoned up and like done properly ahead of time. Our whole process in like buying policies, like it's very laid out and structured. So we have a lot of checks and balances throughout the process to make sure everything's good to go and you don't get like any crazy surprises.
That's what's up. Yeah.
But yeah, the thing I wanted to get into, the last thing was we keep trucking with the ELD and the importance in that, and basically
It's motive now.
yeah, it is motive. Yeah. Gotta keep that in check. But basically just staying in compliant, and a lot of people don't understand why that's very important when coming up on renewal and wanting that discount that's available. You know, if you're actually in compliant, you don't have a bad service history, and you're basically staying in compliant.
The ELD discount, like up front, this is a big one for Progressive. There's a few other companies that are starting to adopt like ELD discounts. One day it could be like the main thing for coming up with rates. It's supposed to be there for safety. It is there for safety.
Exactly.
But the discounts. So for new ventures, it's always 5%. Real easy to get it on there. No big deal. When you come up for renewal, though, you could lose that 5%.
Yeah.
Especially, like, sometimes you have to revalidate depending on which ELD provider you have.
Okay.
If you have been driving very poorly, you could.
Do you know the most
lose.
common? The most common is the hard brakes. What is it?
Hard braking.
Okay.
Hard braking is the biggest one. Like aggressive acceleration.
Oh yeah.
Hard cornering.
Yeah.
Do
you think a dash cam would help in their review process, or
not yet? Not
yet.
yet. That's coming.
Okay.
Dash cams are going to be a really big thing here soon. There's already some companies that are working with fleets where if you have a dash cam, you don't have to pay a deductible even if you're at fault.
Wow. Okay.
Right. Like
Nice.
that's pretty awesome. Like
Yeah.
they're incentivizing dash cams a lot, and it's not like, oh, we want to watch you all the time or have that data to like hold it against you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times, I don't know what the statistic is, I just heard it recently, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it's like in 10 accidents, maybe 2 of them were not really at fault of the commercial driver.
Wow.
But because they're commercial drivers, they got blamed.
Oh.
Dash cam can overthrow that.
Okay.
Right? So like protect yourself.
That's pretty cool to know, man.
Yeah. But the discounts for like renewals, you come up for renewal, they look back however many months and they come up with a scoring system. They've never told me the exact like algorithm to it or whatever, but basically don't brake hard, don't accelerate hard, don't stay away from hard braking. That's the biggest thing. I know hard braking is like a key risk indicator.
Yeah.
So like if you're slamming brakes all the time, you might be texting and driving. Don't do that. Don't do that.
And then I know you also have to offer that basically, let's say they were in a state where, you know, they would have had a pretty high insurance. If it was an insurance company that you may not be working with, you may refer them to somebody else that can still help them out, right?
Yeah, we've got a partner agency and it covers. We're in 23 states now.
Okay.
Been growing pretty fast. So anybody that's in a state we're not in or has other markets, like not every insurance agent has all the same insurance companies to work with. But we have a partner that covers basically everything that we don't. We've been kind of growing together in that regard.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So y'all got it all, man. I guess I'm just trying to see when you hiring, bro.
We're running pretty lean. We got a good system going, and like we're just growing, and we'll hire some more people here soon. But it's
Entre Mike, the insurance agent.
Boy, if you don't
Coming soon.
got him. Got him.
But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys got any questions, I would highly advise you guys go check the link in the description where you can get a free quote. And I would check out his website. He got a lot of new things, a lot of affiliates that can really help you when starting in the industry, whether that's the load board, the ELD discount. It's a lot of stuff that he has to offer that I may not have on my channel, so go check him out and enjoy it, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tons of free resources on the website. We kind of do a little more than just insurance because we're so involved in
Everything else.
when it comes to trucking, like your insurance is going to be like involved in a lot of things. So we try to make it easy.
Yes, sir. And y'all do free consultations.
We do free consultations.
Free consultations. So if you guys got any questions, like I said,
It doesn't have to just be insurance. Anything in getting started or keeping it going.
Trucking in general.
Yeah.
You got a broker right here to talk to about these rates right now. But all right. Peace.
See ya.